Yeah. 700 Park. Yeah. 700 Park. Yeah. 700 Park. Yeah, we back on the map. Norfolk State Spartans repping the track. Green and gold. Yeah, we never collapse. Yeah. From the Ave where the echoes clap. Stadium roars, green tides rise. Watch the Spartans score. Horn sharp like the blaze on the Spartan shields. Every play a battlefield, no surrender, no yield. 700 Park, that's the hub, that's the grind. Every snap, every tackle, leave the doubters behind. Coach got the plan, quarterback got the aim. Grit or run, gladiators, this ain't no game. Green and gold, we ride, we roll. 700 Park, heart and soul. Football dreams, we break them all. Spartans unite, forever bold. Green and gold, we ride, we roll. 700 Park, heart and soul. Football dreams, we break them all. Spartans unite.
What is going on, everybody? You already know what it is, man. It's your boy Scotty back with another. You watching the 700 Park Ave Podcast, brought to you by HBCU Pass and Off Script. Hey, man, listen, we got a full show today. It ain't just me and T-Mall up here arguing, all right, giving you the ins and outs of how Norfolk State's going to lose. You know, it's not just us. It's everybody today. So please give it up for all the guests. You already know. We ain't got to go all the introductions. You know that All-American Justin Smith. You know that main man Lynden Trail. And last but not least, my boy T-Mo.
What's going on?
What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing today, man? Angry, you know. Listen, let's talk about all those emotions. What is that looking like today? All those emotions.
Confusion.
Okay. T-Mall, what you got there, T-Mall? I don't usually see you wear what you got on there?
It's not the time for that.
You don't usually wear.
My word, my emotion, realization.
Realization of what?
Sometimes you gotta look in the mirror and figure out who you are.
Okay. That's real. But like sometimes when you look in the mirror, you gotta like take a step back, T-Mall. Sometimes when you look in the mirror, you gotta take a step back so you can see the whole person.
Yeah. But then you gotta take a step forward so you can see all the little details.
Oh man, listen, guys, we got a full-fledged show for you today where it's jam-packed. We talking everything under the sun when it comes to Sacred Heart. Looking forward to the Wagner game as well. Got some quarter breakdowns of what has transpired through the season, just talking some stats and everything like that. And while my slides load up and we can get right into the Sacred Heart, but want to know you guys' thoughts. All right. If anybody remembers, you know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can get your picks up here. You know.
What up, David?
Now I messed up, but I got it right. If anybody can remember, I want to leave this up there because somebody told me somebody wasn't gonna score 24 points. So, Sacred Heart, 24 points. You're crazy, Scotty. You're crazy.
I thought we was gonna be tackling out there this weekend, man.
Y'all still haven't come to the realization of what y'all are. But getting back to the main point. Your thoughts on the overall game, 38-28, Sacred Heart over your Spartans.
Man, stop adding points under these people's lives.
Oh, it wasn't 31?
It was 31-28.
That's what I said, 31-28.
Nah, you said 38-28.
Oh, my bad.
I think we all heard the same thing.
Yeah,
my bad.
He's just trying to make the loss thing more. God bless, Scotty. Relax, man. I tell you what, I'll go ahead and jump in right away, man. The first thing that pops out, to me at least, is discipline and execution and scenarios, right? So I hate to skip straight to the end of the game, man, but this is still on my mind. You're in a 2-minute drill, you have no timeouts. Who runs the ball?
Oh, come on now. Listen, now, Trail, you know I got you, my guy. You know, I stay loaded. I stay locked and loaded. Now, I wanted to start at this point right here. And Trail, you can break it down when I get off of it. But I thought this point right here, the game was y'all's. I'm not going to lie to you. Otto looked so comfortable. He looked so good. He was just dicing Sacred Heart. I said they're going to win this game. But go ahead, Trail, break it down for us on some of the situations that you saw.
So for me, my thing is, to your point, man, yes, Otto was killing him, man. I'm just like, I'm at the game. I'm on the sideline. I'm like, yo, we're definitely gonna win this game. 2-minute drill. He was looking crisp, and then if you notice, man, after they ran the ball, it's like everything went downhill from there. Like, why would you throw the momentum of what's going on off by running the ball in a 2-minute drill with no timeouts?
So this is, I believe, after they get this first down, this is when they do the halfback draw to get the run. So I think this play is what you're alluding to.
Yeah, this was silly, man. I really, because as a defender, we're taught in a 2-minute drill not to get up quickly. That's number one. So if I tackle you, I'm in no urgency. I'm trying to lay there for as long as possible. But you can tell they're scrambling because now the time is racing again. Had we thrown the ball and gotten another first down, you can signal whatever you want to signal in while you're running towards the line of scrimmage. But yeah, it just looked like it messed up the flow from here. There were so many people that was calling for a PI off this play, and it's like, hey, they got tangled up, man.
I thought he was going to go to the out, and Don also said it on the call that he thought he should have thrown the out and just took what the defense gave him, keep it going.
He definitely should have thrown that out.
Yeah,
and this picture is perfect, and I understand, but like I said, when you run the ball in a situation like this, maybe his internal clock is speeding up, thinking, the clock is racing down. I might have to take a shot here. Yeah. I'm not in Otto's head, but I felt like he played a pretty good game, and I think the consensus is he played a pretty good game. Definitely needs to continue to be our quarterback going forward, but in moments like this, man, we should have just continued to pass the ball. There should have never been a run nowhere in there.
My issue, and again, I think they kind of got bailed out once again by Otto, because he throws a dot to Cam that picks up the first down that they have to come back and spike it on this play right here, which was huge just to get them in field goal range.
Yeah, but imagine if we never ran the ball.
Yeah, two more. You keep 20 seconds on the clock, and now you got 2 more shots at the end zone. But this play right here by Cam going and picking this play up, boom, huge play right here. Now this is the kicker for me. You get to the line, they touch it, they spot it. This is where I think it's coaching malpractice. They are lollygagging off the field. There's no urgency, and you waste the play clock, and now you got to rush your music soul child kicker into the field.
It's like they thought it was a timeout.
Yeah, this is exactly what it looks like.
No, they thinking it's a timeout, not a spike ball.
And this is what's killing me. Like, and Don and Ross are on the call, and they're saying, "Hey, there's no sense of urgency. What's going on?" And now you're rushing. You're down to 8 seconds, and you mess up the whole. You already know your kicker already missed one, and now you're rushing them.
Whole operation messed up.
That to me was where me personally was the coaching malpractice. And hey, as soon as we spike that ball, rush the special teams out there, let everybody get set up, everybody get ready, get the kicker ready, because this is for the game. This is to get you into overtime.
I would have encouraged them to run out there and get set up so they could force a timeout, and I would have snapped the ball and gave him an opportunity to kick the ball anyway. See what I'm saying? Just to give. I mean, they do it in the league, man. It's too many times you've seen end of the games, people are waiting for the last second to call that timeout to try and freeze the kicker, and he gives them the opportunity to kick the ball anyway. So, I mean,
I think this is a great play by the Sacred Heart coach to not call the timeout. He sees they're scrambling. He sees the play clock is running down. He's like, I'm not helping him out. However, this game, and plus he's in the advantageous position because why? If they make it, we just go to overtime.
Yeah, it's not a win-loss situation.
You see what I'm saying? Jay, T-Mar, what you guys got?
That run, it just made no sense. Especially when Otto just got you 2 first downs beforehand. It makes no sense. Keep throwing the ball. They can't cover. Almost 600 yards of offense, but we want to run the ball. I don't get it.
Tough. T-Mall.
You don't got nothing for him.
Yeah, Mike said Sacred Heart called the timeout.
I didn't see that on the game.
When if they did, the play clock would have stopped.
Yeah, I didn't see that in the game when it first transpired. I didn't know about it. I didn't see it. I didn't hear about it. But for me, at the end of the day, if we go back and look how much time was taken off the clock by this run, that's the egregious part of the whole situation. You're at 40 seconds. If you throw it and get a first down, you're probably at what? 30 seconds?
32, 33.
Not even, maybe 35, because y'all got to remember the clock don't start till they spot the ball.
They spot the ball, right? So, you got the drop back, but you get hit at 35, and this is another 10 to 15 seconds just off the clock because
even here though, we getting up slow, we walking.
There's no sense of urgency.
No urgency.
The line should be lined up already. And the only person that should be looking to the sideline at this point is the receivers and Otto. But that's literally it.
17 seconds.
If you're Otto, if you're the senior or whatever, as long as he's been in this team, he should be able to call stuff at the line. Like, he shouldn't have to look to the sideline. He should be like, hey, we're doing this. Like, let's just go. And to me, that's situational, that you don't have enough confidence in Otto to put that in his hands, the way he has to go like this and then go like this.
He should have been given 2 plays.
Come on, man.
In a 2-minute warning down to the wire like that, you should have, hey, if this play is successful, we get a first down. This is the next play you need to be running. With the technology that we have, man, you really shouldn't have to signal nothing in. You should just be able to call whatever in his headset. And his microphone is in his helmet.
They got that.
No, FCS programs do. Jackson State got it. Alabama State got it. Everybody got it.
They should definitely have it.
That's this year.
Yeah, it came in this year. So I definitely agree, because if Trail, if they have if they're not using it, if they should use it, but as soon as the play gets done, he should be like this and getting the play call to where now he's yelling and saying, hey, this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. Get on the ball, get on the ball, get on the ball. Or if, in Trail, Justin could probably, I haven't used the hand signals, you know what I'm saying? Like, the different multiple, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Maybe they could give you 2 plays, you know what I'm saying? Like from the hand signal side. I don't know.
In the 2-minute warning, really, like right there, they should get 1 hand signal, and it should be mirror routes on both sides of the field. So they in the 2x2, just mirror routes.
That's how I was taught.
Outs in the go. Yep. All hitches. Something.
Yeah. That's how I was taught. Like, when we get in a 2-minute drill, it's quarterback hand signals from here on out. It's nothing on the sideline. It's whatever the quarterback feels he needs to run. He's making a call, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever we got, whatever we're calling, and he's looking, and he's, it's on first sound. Ready? Say go. You know what I'm saying? Like, say go.
Yep.
Say go.
We gifted them a play by doing that.
Absolutely.
Facts.
Absolutely. I think, to me, that was the coaching malpractice of this. And again, it's little things like that in a first year that takes a win from you, because you should have won this game. And let's not talk about the fumbles every time going into the red zone. Right. Like, literally, you'll get a turnover, you're going in to score, and a fumble. I'm like, what? Really? This is what we're doing?
Attention to detail.
Derrick Henry.
That's one of the biggest issues that I saw from the game. Timo, anything that you want to talk about Sacred Heart that they did really well, or anything that
they ran the ball very well. I will say that I think I'm gonna just call it what it is. I can't really sugarcoat it. I think it's embarrassing to have a freshman run for 123. He's about 5'6", $150. I think that's crazy.
We have no run defense.
He just got out of algebra.
Literally. He just had.
Got out of school and ran for 150.
He just had prom.
Yo, wow, that's crazy.
That's how you really put it in perspective.
I'm not sure if if the Spartans had a turnover. We didn't get an interception, correct?
Mm-mm.
And we didn't.
No, he did. Otto did throw an interception.
No. We didn't get one.
We didn't
get one. No.
Yeah, and then we lost 2 fumbles.
Mm.
That's 3 turnovers to 0. To a team who's holding the ball a good amount of time, because they rushed for 51 carries.
I mean, they ain't trust their quarterback.
That's how they played.
Good Lord.
He was trash. Well, this win got him player of the week.
Wow. Are you serious?
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. Listen, I don't like
That's crazy. He really ain't do nothing but dink and dunk.
But the funny thing is, I have these conversations with a lot of guys, is that a lot of teams in that HBCUs plays are not more talented than them. They're just well coached and disciplined. They don't make those mistakes. They let you beat yourself. Like that 2-minute drill is beating yourself. Like there's I mean, bro, there's nothing Sacred Heart could have done in that 2-minute drill to beat you. The O-line was picking up every blitz. Otto had the time to make.
Oh my God,
that's crazy, right? So the O-line was picking up every blitz like they were supposed to. Otto was making all the right reads. The receivers were making the right plays. But again, you coach yourself out of a victory, and then you coach yourself out of great field position because, like Trail said, you make 2 more passes down the field. Instead of it being a 45-yard field goal, it's a 28-yard field goal. It's a 30-yard field goal. You score a touchdown, right? So it's those things to me that you just got to shake your head and say, this is one that got away. You let this one get away.
Oh God! I'll tell you what. MEAC Mike says NSU gave Sacred Heart an early Christmas gift. There's no way you almost have 6 football fields of offense and still lose. Boy, look at here. Words couldn't be truer, man. It couldn't be. And right below him, David Hanna says the Sacred Heart quarterback only threw for 95 yards. Like, bro.
And you lose that game.
And you lose the game. I mean, if I'm being honest, you looked head and shoulders better than this team. Like flat out, just
really did.
Yeah, just head and shoulders above this team. Like it's like, okay. And again, and we'll talk about it as we get along to the show, but honestly, if you don't lose the game, I would tell, even if you won the game 34-31, 35-31, you can sit back and say, we're trending in the right direction with Otto offensively. You get what I'm saying? Like you can sit back and say, you know what? I like the way we're trending. I like Cam and Drayshawn. Them boys look nice. Like I like what we have going. And honestly, I think this team is going away from Kavan being the straw. It's really Otto. Otto's the straw for this team. Then we thought the run game was. So if it was not for the loss, I could honestly say that you're trending in the right direction.
I got through for 340. Like I think it's very common for people to see most college quarterbacks to light up a scoreboard or just light up the field, and they think nothing of it. Anything over 300, honestly, anything over 250 at any level
is good.
It's crazy.
Really good.
So I think Otto did a phenomenal job, man. I think what needs to happen is they need to lock in, and there needs to be standards in place when it comes to situational football, when it comes to scenarios. The old adage is piss poor preparation promotes pain. So, if you fail to prepare, then prepare to fail. And honestly, it's starting to be glaring holes in the offense about scenarios and how we break things down. What do we do in situations like this? I honestly don't think they were ready. And maybe it's something that they didn't practice, but 2 minutes is supposed to be something that you practice during camp, at the end of practice, in the middle of practice. Thursday. It fits in anywhere.
That Thursday before the game, you go through every scenario.
Facts.
It's just
okay.
Thursdays.
I know you guys have all seen it. It's in our group chat. The film preparation, the film comment made by Michael Vick, is that because I never knew film was optional. Like the way it came off to me, the way he said it was like, I would really like our guys to, watch more film. And I'm like, is that optional? Like, I didn't know, but
I feel like
when you hear it as a former player, Trail, and them wanting to be where you have gone and then wanting to be where Michael Vick and all those guys have gone, what does that tell you about this team based off the comments that you've heard Michael Vick talk about the film preparation for the guys?
And I will tell you that most people will say, hey, they feel like these coaches have to hold these young men accountable. It's never that way. So as a leader development professional, I understand that it's easy to say that, and people get holding somebody accountable misconstrued with discipline. So accountability starts with self. Like those cats have to want to get in there and watch film. My coach didn't hover over me and force me to watch film. No, as a group of linebackers, we got together. We held each other accountable. We asked, "Hey, where are you at?" And then it was up to them to show up and watch film. Yes, as a defense, you can sit down and watch film before you go to practice, but that's limited time, right? You have to watch film to the point that is almost nauseating. You want to throw up, you don't want to see it anymore. And it almost becomes secondhand when you step on the field. So when you see a certain formation, you know what's coming. So when you talk in terms of people being able to play fast, it's because they already know what's going to happen. When you talk about the Ray Lewises and the Ed Reeds, that's something that they harped on, being prepared. So, watching film on your own, not just watching it when the coach says to watch it, right? It's all about you wanting to be great, and who are you going to bring along with you?
Timo, when you're a DB, and this secondary has been not the best, what does film preparation look like for you? I know I've heard DBs talk about, hey, I'm looking at the splits, I'm looking at how they release, I'm looking at the quarterback and the route running or what he likes to do or where he likes to be at. What does that film preparation look like for you? And then Justin, when I come to you as a wide receiver, what does that film preparation look like for you? But go ahead, Timo.
I want to say thank you for your choice of words. I think they were good, kind words. But in terms of watching film, definitely looking at splits. I even watch film on Just some old film, like knowing their tendencies. Some receivers be like tightening up their gloves when they know it's a pass play, little things like that. Some quarterback or running backs rather, when it's a run play, the running back had to be nothing but straight. Like he won't even, because you're trying not to give it away. But when it's a pass play, they're gonna be looking around because they gotta know their protection. They gotta know where they need to be plugged in place. Little things like that. Because I took a lot of snaps. I didn't get off the field, so I don't want to be bored. I don't want to get caught lacking. So I got to keep my stuff aware. Like if it's a run play, I bet I know I can be extra aggressive, get in on the run field. If it's a pass play, I don't need my eyes in the backfield because, like you've seen in the game, that's how things get a little weird. Yeah, and the bands start playing, talking out the side of your neck, and things like that. And it's like, but for a specific receiver, I'm looking, if he's a big body receiver, how quick he get on his brakes, like how many steps, knowing if I have to really be on his hip. Can I press bail it? How does he handle someone off at first? And then when they're doing their cadence, I'm up at press. Does he switch his route? Because a lot of offenses be having options, which make it a little harder. But I just look at all those things and knowing the quarterbacks are right-handed predominantly. And if I'm playing to the right side on the boundary, that's a quick throw. That's his first read off the rip. So he gonna hit them slants. He gonna hit them comebacks. If I'm pressing, it's gonna be a feed. So if I'm pressing, and a lot of the times it's one high safety, they're gonna check fade every time. I'm not mistaken. Just to tell you if I'm wrong. 8 times out of 10, we're gonna check fade. You're pressed on me with no safety help. 50-50. I'm supposed to get those.
Yeah, Morgan just did that on Central State. Literally the same thing. One high, guy pressed down.
Yeah, like that's just what it is.
Why not?
When Vic said the comment about not watching film, I didn't take it as that they don't watch film. I took it like maybe they don't watch it enough. They don't take it as serious enough. He wants them to hone in on that craft a little more. You got to understand that coaching staff is league guys, so they watch film from a different type of eye than they see it. Yeah, exactly what DK's saying. I also feel like you could tell not a lot of film was being watched, but they didn't take it as serious because the past concepts that Sacred Heart was doing was very simple, very down to get, and you will know what's coming. First down, run. Second down, run. Third down, pass. There's only so many passes they throw.
Yeah.
And for you to throw 13 attempts, complete 9, like that shows how limited the pass game is.
Yeah.
And you know who's the ball going through. Like 17, his name Payton. That's the number 1 receiver. Or number 3. The ball's not touching nobody else's hands.
Sheesh.
Justin, as a wide receiver, what does film preparation look like for you? Go ahead.
For me, it's really, we key on the safeties. The safeties tell us a lot, even when teams try to disguise things, because the safety not getting over, more likely cover 3, maybe 1 hole. Safety coming over, you might have 4, you might have 2, might have 2 man.
Yeah.
Depending on how the corner plays. But for me and like offensive wise too, is really post snap because of the disguises. Like the defense may not move until the ball snap. I know some corners they more aggressive in cover 2 because they know they have help over top. But it's really post snap within watching film. But I know at the college level, a lot of guys they go to study hall. They go to before practice. We watch a little bit of film, then we go out to the field. That might be the only film watching a lot of these guys doing, like the quote unquote mandatory film, because the whole group's in there. The whole receiving group is meeting with the receivers coach. They going over some plays beforehand. Then after that night, they might go to the Cav, go home, play the game. They might not watch film no more. So like from college to like being in the UFL, like actually learning that this is a legit cheat code. Like instead of using like the talent I got, the speed I got just to run past people or try to, catch every ball. Like it's some stuff I can just be in that hole, boom, break down right there. I know the ball coming.
Yeah.
But that's when you and the quarterback be on the same page. Like I scored in the UFL championship last year on a cover 2. We knew it was cover 2. They played it like a cover 2 man. He played a little bit inside. For go outside, ball right there, because we've talked about it. We did that. We prepared it. We repped it in practice with nobody's on the field, just us 2. Like we know what we're going to see when it's 3rd and 7 or 3rd and 11, 2nd and 2. Like we know the defense's tendencies. Like we have at the beginning of each week, we have literally the tendencies of every blitz they run from 1st and 10 to 2nd and 7, to 2nd and 3, to 2nd and 10, to 3rd and long, what blitzes they bring, what coverages they run, like the percentages of it, because every coordinator has tendencies. And it's hard to break those tendencies being a coordinator, but like that's what all coordinators try to do. They don't want to do the same things over and over again. But you're going to have tendencies, especially if things are working for you. So
no, and I definitely understand what you're talking about, Jay. And that's the most important thing when it comes to offensively is how in sync that quarterback is with his receivers, that you see the same thing that I'm seeing, and I can trust you to be where you're supposed to be. And I would assume defensively is, hey, you're supposed to be over top of me, no diddy, that you
Here we go. Here we go. It's one every episode, y'all. It's one every episode.
You get what I'm saying, though?
Hey,
you're supposed to be safety over top, right? And I need you to make
that man have baby oil in the background.
You supposed to be there, get there. All right, you supposed to be there, get there. Or Trail, and for you with linebackers, and because I was watching Luke Kuechly talk about how he prepares and watches film, and he says in every play he just finds the guy who's supposed to block him. So if it's going to the right side, I watch on the right side who would block me. If the play is flipped, I find out who's going to block me. He says, so I only really got to beat one guy, and once I beat that one guy, I can do what I'm supposed to do and get to the ball carrier and things like that. But for you being a DN and a linebacker, what does your film preparation look like?
So for me, and it depends on what level. In college, man, I had a lot of downtime my junior year, senior year. I was finishing up my degree, and what was better than being able to just go up to the coach's office and, hey, man, I'm about to turn some film on, watch the up-and-coming opponent. The first thing that I paid attention to as a pass rusher is the offensive tackles and their tendencies. If it's a play action, how light is his hand? Is he even in a 3-point stance out of a run? Can he block out of a 2-point stance? When it came to playing linebacker, I figured out who was that individual that was probably in a slot that ran all of the under routes, because I was trying to figure out whose head I was going to tear off under 5 yards. So for us, our coach made it a really big deal to think of playing zone as a defense, like playing zone on a basketball court. Now, when somebody skipped through the lane, hey, man, cutter, back door, corner. So it kind of became second nature for us to talk to each other whenever somebody crossed one of our zones. Hey, in, out. Yo, under. And from there, I would take it a step further. Now, if I can get a TV copy in college of any team that we're playing, especially if it was a major D1, I would just listen to the cadence.
Mm-hmm.
And this is something that I traveled with me and took to the league. So on Thursdays, which was our pass rush days, I would figure out, who's the starting quarterback, and I would pull up their cadence to play out loud and understand some of the differences. Like, you'll learn offenses like to go on 2. And for a lot of people, that'll be they'll call it freeze, or they'll name it an ice cream. So they'll try and get you to hard count, but when you're listening to that TV copy, you can hear little things that people wouldn't hear. That's how much technology has advanced. You'd hear them say, hey, freeze here, and you automatically know it's a hard count. Like, I would be screaming. I would be the person that's screaming out all of their cadences. Hey, he's gonna motion here, or hey, they're not gonna move. Watch the ball. So it all depends on the level of dedication you have to watch film. All you're doing is studying your enemy, man. It's just an art of war.
Yeah. I want to ask something too. When you playing certain, I think Sacred Heart is more like a pro style offense to me. They're not going gun empty, nothing like that. So when they get into these personnels, like 12 personnel, things of that nature, because they're going to keep a tight end on the field or 2 tight ends, because they got to match protect to get that ball off to have time. I think it's also important to know what someone has backside. I know Jessica understand what I'm saying by that. So it's like, if it's twins to the left and then you got one receiver, which is your one-on-one matchup, the boundary backside, or even to the field sometimes if you flip it, that's going to always be your first read. Because the most space is supposed to be your guy, and it's supposed to be against their guy. And for me, you're supposed to bet on your mans all the time. And you can see what kind of concepts they do out of it. Many times when you're in a 12 personnel, you're banging a deep route. It's a play action. Or when the wheel is coming just off of the split of either the back in the wheel alignment, or you can see the slot receiver. Because because you watch film, don't mean you're just looking at the guy you're gonna guard. I ain't really guard slots too much, but off his split, I could tell what's up. Yeah. So like, you can really know what kind of concepts coming. Like, if he's lined up, if the slot is lined up, closer to the hash, okay, he got an out-breaking route. That means my man don't got no comeback. He ain't got no hitch. Like, he probably don't got no drag, because you don't want none of those things happening. So I know I'm getting took deep, or I'm a runoff. I think that's to highlight that. So I just want them to challenge themselves, watch a little more film, and take it more serious. I don't think they take it as serious as they should be taking it, especially with the opportunity they have at hand. Because I know each and every one of us would rewind back to have Vick as a coach.
Easily.
That's fair. I think at the end of the day, it's still Vick's job to change the culture. And my issue with, and this is, listen, there's a certain thing about the right coach and at the right time that says the right thing. And it's not always, it's just an aura that coach brings into the team that you're just like, we got you, coach. Like, we got you. And I think, again, I hate that I'm giving free promo. I think Deshaun has found that itch. He's found that tap button that he's hitting for Delaware State that Norfolk should have found with Vick. But I do believe his laid back, his laid back personality isn't right for this team right here.
I have a question. Why do you feel like Deshaun has done that?
The reason I feel like Deshaun has done that is because he's brought people around him who've rebuilt programs.
No. What made you say that right now? Like, is it in terms of record?
It's yeah. Three. They're
right.
three. Oh, go ahead.
They're 3-1, correct?
Yes.
Against? Are they 3-1?
They're 3-1.
Or are they 2-1?
No, they're 3. They won 3 in a row. First time since 2012.
Okay. And what notable opponents have they played?
They played Albany, that will beat you. They played Delaware.
Wait.
That will beat you. Dog, you can barely beat Sacred Heart. Are you talking to me right now?
Wait. You gotta take that out of perspective. Don't put me on the team. I didn't lose.
They will beat y'all, Norfolk. You're a Norfolk.
I told you what it is. Like, you gotta say Norfolk State Spartans right now. That's just what it is.
Oh my goodness. Listen, This is what I'm saying.
They played St. Francis. That's a Division III program. They played Bowie State, a D2 program. They're supposed to win.
Again, see, this is my issue with what you're saying. My issue with what you're saying is this. No, listen. Is that if they would lose, if they would have lost, what would we lost? What, Justin, can we keep it a buck? If they lose that game, or if they lose to Bowie, or they lose to St. Francis, what is everybody going to say? They're Delaware State. It's Delaware State.
Yeah.
This is Delaware. In the last 2 years, they've won 2 games.
That's kind of crazy.
Again, you can only beat the people on your schedule that you're supposed to beat. You barely got by Virginia State. I don't think you should be talking.
I'm just saying that's equal.
It's not equal because
if you give Norfolk that first 3 games or first 4 games,
if you give Norfolk your schedule, the only people they lose to is Rutgers.
Wait, you mean if I give Delaware?
If you give Delaware State your schedule, the only people they lose to is Rutgers.
Okay.
No, it's not. They beat Towson. They beat Virginia State.
When did they beat Towson?
They'll beat Towson.
When?
I'm telling you they would beat them. I'm not telling you. It's not about, see, again, you're looking at it like, when does Delaware State ever beat them? When has Delaware State ever won 3 games in a row? When has Delaware State beat UAlbany?
You got a point.
I only agree with the UAlbany. I feel you're playing a D3 team. What are we talking about?
If you watch,
they don't even have scholarships.
They don't even have scholarships. Hey, yo,
financial aid. What do you mean?
Again, if you go,
team on financial aid is crazy.
You watch the
game, they got grants.
If you go watch the Delaware game, that tells you everything you need to know about Delaware State and how competitive they are. Because if you watch the game, and even the announcers were saying, the announcer said, I am a UD graduate. I played here. I played in this game. He said, this is the most competitive this game has ever been since I've covered it and since I've been playing in it. That tells you it's a different level of intensity that Del State is bringing. That's why I was on board saying they're going to run the table. They're going to go.
All that it says is that they ain't doing enough to win. Okay, this is competitive. This is competitive. They ain't win a game. I don't care.
Again, you're talking. This is coming from the same person that said they will beat Towson, and you weren't competitive at all.
Oh, wow.
At all. That's completely. You're not seeing. Delaware's a better opponent than Towson, and they showed a better effort than you did against Towson. That doesn't make any sense to me. Because if you're competitive with Towson, that game is not 20-7 or whatever the score was. It's 13-17. It's what Virginia State looks like. Even if you come out with a loss against Towson, if you lose by 3 or 1 or 2, everybody, hey, listen, whew, you know what I'm saying? Like, it could have went either way. Because you told me, based off what you did last year, that you were going to win the game this year. That's what you said.
Well, that was like 4 weeks ago. We're past that.
Oh my goodness! You keep moving the goalposts.
I'm just saying, you bringing something up from a month ago.
Go ahead, Trell.
So, team out. I want to point out that my guy said that he respects you for your knowledge of the game and being on the field, not because your left side is your best angle. Straighten your camera angle up, my boy. Hey. I know whoever this is, probably from Miami or something. Ain't too many people use those words.
Yeah, he got the A&M hat on, so he definitely from Florida.
Oh man,
Strikeadocious.
Striker.
Hey, he definitely A&M rattler.
Who else Towson play in the MEAC?
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't really keep up.
I didn't know nobody else for.
Morgan. They beat Morgan. Because they got that rivalry, the greater Baltimore area.
Yeah.
Wow. Nice.
Towson is 2-0 in MEAC.
Complete game, man.
So you trying to say Towson own the MEAC?
They don't own the MEAC.
They just
let's be honest for a second, man. Norfolk State is supposed to be what, 3-1 right now?
I don't. All right. Hey.
I'll give 2-2 just because Towson. They was gonna start Israel regardless. Yeah. So that won't Otto won't gonna start and play that whole game. If Otto was to do that, yeah. But like, if we're gonna play it all out, we should be 2-2.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I do like how you corrected yourself. I respect that. But I can't say they should be because they're not. I really can't. Like, you 3-1. I mean, I wish you're 1-3.
Okay.
So like, that's just what it is. No excuses for them. They gotta tighten up. It's a lot of things that they could do right. If you can't, I don't know. It's like on defense, you either could stop the run or stop the pass. Never you can't stop both.
That's crazy.
Usually defenses have a weaknesses for sure. Like they were like, all right, this team can't stop the run, so we're gonna air it. I mean, they can't stop the run, we're gonna run.
Yeah.
They can't stop the pass, we're gonna air it out. Both. You got.
In the words of Shannon Sharp,
You gotta pick a struggle.
both of them. BOFFUM. Both of them.
That's tough. Let's get into these report cards.
Whose report card is that?
I'm about to say.
Oh no, that's just a standard, like just like.
Look, graphic. Hey man,
that's just a standard graphic. All right.
I was gonna say, listen, man, I love my school just as much as the next guy, but we ain't being honest up here. If that's the case.
Man,
Good Lord.
Jay, then Timo, break down your report card.
Offense B+. Too many turnovers. It's almost 600 yards. That's amazing, but you can't win with you turn the ball over, especially way more than your opponent. Defense D-. I mean, ground and pound, they had their way on the ground. That's the most disrespectful way to move down the football field. They just basically saying, we better than y'all, we stronger than y'all, we more physical than y'all. Like, we're gonna move down the field whenever we want to on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Special teams D, Buddy got to tighten up, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Kicker got to tighten up, yo. He has to tighten up, bro.
What he got to tighten up? He got to tighten up.
Everything.
Like I said, everything.
Coaching, see that last drive, bro. They real mediocre right now. Like, it's nothing that screams, oh, this team's different than last year. Like, there's nothing except for big names on the sideline.
Respectfully. Timo, respectfully.
You're crazy, man. I said offense A. I feel like when you got that much total yards, you're supposed to win the game. I'm not gonna lie. They dominated statistically. When I'm looking at the paper, they dominated on almost every level. You threw for 340, right? Threw for 340.
Yeah.
I do understand the turnover thing though. So like that's a huge part. I'm glad Jay put that into perspective. Cause that's a fact. I also feel like maybe I'm grading a little nicer. You gotta. I'm a teacher as well before, so you got that little kid in class. You gotta give him a little effort. Yeah. Like they might not be all the way there, but you're gonna give him a little extra.
Hey you.
Or like the defense D- for sure. I just feel like you can't. He's a freshman. He's 5'6", $150, if that.
That's crazy.
Like,
that's crazy.
I don't really like that, especially when it's not a vet guy doing something like that to you, or
Lil Tariq Cohen, Lil Mayhew.
Like these are the things that you can control.
Yeah,
you can control missed tackles. You can control being in your gap correctly, etc. The things you can't control is like getting pancaked. They're not getting pancaked. You're missing block. Like you're missing tackles. You're missing assignments. Secondary, just for lack of better words, not focused. Special teams C-. I think the kicker. I don't want to play everything on one play. Football is never about one play. So the kicker shouldn't even been in that position. The kicker should have never had to rush his little pre-ritual, whatever he do, etc. For me, he got his own things that he got to handle. Like he got to, he got his own things that he got to go through in order to make sure he's prepared for his kick. Coaching C- for sure. Like, I'm not gonna put nothing down just as it's too many either. I'm gonna put it down like you just can't run the ball that much. Like if they running the ball that much, they don't respect you.
Oh God, they don't.
And we supposed to be the ones to not respect them. Like I feel like MEAC play don't really respect opponents FCS from that conference specifically. And they learn. But I thought they learned last time because they haven't beat Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart's 3-0 against them.
Is that true?
That's crazy.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Well,
Unfortunately. Overall, C, if that, like, it's the same thing every week. I'm gonna just record myself for what I say this week. So
it just replay it. But
it's the same. I really want to see some change. I want to see people just being better, wanting it more.
That's fair. All righty, Trail. So on you, my guy.
Oh man, so I gave the offense a B-, man, just because I felt like Otto kind of carried it more than anything. From time to time, the run game kind of showed promising. I gave the defense a C+. I'm not all the way mad at them, but to T-Mall's point, man, you give up 100 and something yards to a freshman. Like, what does that say? People have to understand that as a defender, you have, especially as a linebacker, you have to want to tackle people. And I get it. There are people that are probably watching on stream right now that's like, oh, man, that's easy. Man, look, just like leadership's easy till people show up, right? So here's the thing. You have to put yourself in a mind frame of, I might have to tackle this individual the rest of this game. But what I witnessed and what I saw was, hey, we don't have the quarterback to really chuck this thing down the field. So all they did was dink and dunk, and they said, my offensive line is better than your defensive line. And not only are we going to double team and climb to your linebackers, we're going to do it aggressively. And there's going to be nothing you can do about it. Like, they need to take that personally, man. I mean, you can legit check the stats when I was at Norfolk State. We didn't give up 100-yard gains to anybody. I don't think there's a single running back who left the game versus our defense at that time that said, yeah, man, I had 150 on those cats. Hell no. We had too much pride for that.
Yeah.
Now, special teams, I gave a C-. Now, reason behind that, look, man, you got one job. And as a special teams coordinator, I'm kind of biased. You know, I always want to see a kicker win. But it happens. Now, you can find an excuse and chop it up to, time management and people being lackadaisical as opposed to having a sense of urgency. Hey, we need to hurry up and get out here. And I'm not sure if it was T-Mall or Justin or you, Scotty, who said it earlier, but they were moving around like someone had called the timeout.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's no sense of urgency on the special teams part. Hey, my guy, kicker, I'm going to figure out your name after this is over with. Maybe if you made those field goals, I'd know about now. Nonetheless, the coaching, they get a C minus as well, just simply because it wasn't good and it wasn't bad coaching either. But I think the scenario, I felt like I would have gave them a B overall. But the scenario of everything being last minute, you're trying to rush people out there last minute, you called a run play in 2-minute drill. Well, this ain't even a drill. This is the real deal, right? You call a run play in the middle of a 2-minute. That's gonna haunt us forever. And then, last but not least, overall, I gave them a C+. I mean, as a team, as a whole, I was proud to see them start Otto. Okay, that was smart. I think everybody in the world knew he should be starting by now. I love the fact that my guy threw for 300+. Not only that, we did a heck of a job of getting Devon King the ball, and I don't know who number 1 is, but that cat's shifty, man. All right. Somebody said all that running back did was hide behind his line. Yeah. When you 5'5", 5'6".
Hey. Can't even
why
say
wouldn't
that he's hitting stretches. There's no lineman on a stretch.
Bro, that's
I can't even I understand what you're saying, my man. I really feel you. He's no Darren Sproles.
Oh, that's funny, boy. Y'all crazy, man. And it's funny how y'all get some guys on here because y'all like, nah, bro, we not doing it. We're not doing it. I'm going B+. I'm kind of in the same boat. It's the turnovers for me. You know what I'm saying? As much as Otto did, it's those fumbles. I mean, you can't. They were inexcusable. Defense C-. I feel like the defense, it's the one thing that hasn't turned the corner yet. Like offensively, you're seeing Norfolk turn the corner. You're seeing it. Okay, they made the right decision with Otto. What T-Maw talks about the changes, you're seeing it in the offense, right? Justin talking about, hey, my boy Cam and Drayshawn, they like that. And you saw both of them had 100 yards, right? So you're seeing, okay, let's give it to our playmakers. But defensively, you're not seeing it. You're not seeing the growth week to week. And that, to me, is the problem. Special teams, bro, when you miss 2 kicks, bro, one for the tie. Think about it. If he makes both kicks, you win the game.
That's facts.
I'm sorry. Like, it don't come down to one play, but it might come down to 2, and you missed. Missed both kicks. You missed one before half, and then you missed the one to tie it up. Because if you missed one before half, it's a tie game.
Bro, I want you to stop reminding us. Spartan 35 said our kicker missed a 20-yard high school field goal before the half. Like, that's inexcusable. Okay, so I get it, man. Like, and once again, I'm special teams coordinator.
He's facing adversity.
But you know, I'm trying to hold my punches back because I want to throw them in there too. There ain't much adversity when it's 20 yards out, man. I can kick a 20-yard field goal. I guarantee you I can.
That's some adversity.
But
you sickening. That boy is sickening.
Yo,
That's like Dustin.
Also, Marching 100 said, "What year were you guys at Norfolk?" I guess I'd go first. I was there from 2012 to 2014.
Justin over there, he clicking up a storm. Jay, when were you at Norfolk? Your time at Norfolk? Your years at Norfolk? Justin.
I think something wrong with his thing. I think he was at Norfolk from 18 to 22.
All right.
Yep.
And T-Maw?
23 and 24.
23, 24. He was in the Odom years.
I was 16 to 21.
16 to 21.
I was off.
He said 2000, 2004. Let me finish mine. Coaching C-. Honestly, it could have been a D. I'm tired of seeing bad coaching. Like, that's what the final kick and that's coaching malpractice again, it's like, you know how they have in the NBA what you do in the last 2 minutes of a game and the execution of that. Like, to me, when it comes down to those last 2 minutes of the game, 3 minutes of the game, 4 minutes of the game, you got to be at a better level. You got to be smarter you just got to be at another level to get those plays right and get the team on the right path and direction. I'm not seeing it from this coaching staff, and just overall C- for me. This is what it is. Real quick take. Adversity at Park Ave. Every player faces it. Every team faces it, fellas. Take us back. Tell us about a time at your time at Norfolk State you had to bounce back after a tough loss. Justin, you had to laugh. Tell us about a time. Feel like it's fresh. Oh, you gonna talk about, was it NCCU or?
I ain't gonna need to talk about that because we didn't bounce back. We didn't bounce back. My career was over after that.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna do when we lost to ODU 2019.
Okay.
Had them on the ropes, took the lead. We was down, I want to say 12 or 13 in the fourth. Came back, took the lead. They drove down the field, like 2 minutes left, took the lead. They won the game. That was ODU's first game at their new stadium. It was a sellout, battle Norfolk. But I feel like a lot of people on the team didn't realize that we could stick with them. Like, hey, they FBS. Well, like some people used to losing. Like, and when you used to losing,
it's hard.
you never think like it's a cancer for the team. But we bounced back, beat Virginia State like 50-10, something like that. And then we had our good stretches. And then
Little State, man.
That was my like, all right, everybody lock in, come together. Let's go.
What you got, T-Maw?
I'm gonna try to give 2.
Okay.
Personally, It's not like a team thing, but at the time I was representing Norfolk State. So at the time when we played FAM, we obviously lost that game by like 1 or 2, something like that. I didn't have the best showing myself. I took that personal, and I feel like that next week of practice, I didn't talk all practice. We watched a ton of film on because we played ECU, and I just felt like I had to redeem myself and put a better product on the field to represent myself and my family in Norfolk State because they brought me there to do a job. And I definitely bounced back real well, and it ended up getting national recognition. So I feel like for a man, once you're humiliated, there's only 1 or 2 ways you can go. You can either fold under pressure, tuck your tail, or you can keep your chin up and go to work the next day. As a team, I feel like every time adversity came, we never bounced back up after a tough loss. I feel like it was always pointing fingers.
Sheesh.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like it's pretty much pointing fingers and just you got some guys that's on board and you got some guys that's like, I ain't playing anyway. Whole time that messes up the team morale. Like those things matter. You have to have everybody on board on the ship. And just fight with your brothers. But I try to have the mentality to install into other people.
Sheesh. Yeah. My guy is rubbing it in. He said Daniel Richardson took off on y'all at the end of the game. Sheesh.
No, that's like
I remember that kid.
No, I can handle that for sure. But look, check me out though.
City.
No, hold on. This is a new year. That's old. First and foremost. Secondly,
damn, you ain't make no noise in Little Grit.
Yeah, I ain't hear about FAMU at all. Like I know they ain't winning either though. So
hold on, let me hold on. Matter of fact,
ain't in the same boat though.
Let's turn our attention to FAMU for a second.
Oh, yeah, because now I'm getting mad.
Because see, when we played FAMU back when I was at Norfolk State from 2012, 2013, 2014, y'all boldly decided to schedule us for homecoming because y'all thought it was sweet. Just for us to come down there, knock y'all off, and send y'all home crying.
Y'all beat
in your own place.
By Albany State D2?
D2.
Yeah.
By a touchdown. All right.
And
I want you to come back.
You barely beat Virginia State. What we talking about?
I ain't
gonna lie.
Hold on. I want you to come back after y'all play Alabama State. And we're gonna see what that conversation like if you're gonna be commenting all this that marching 100. Y'all gonna march out of Alabama State for sure.
Hampton, FAMU, Bethune. All was and they ran to the SWAC. They know the SWAC is weak. Respectfully.
They know what's going on, man. I got touchdowns against
the SWAC got the flash. The SWAC got the names. MEAC, we hoop. That's it. It is what it is.
I respect that. That's facts.
I know you want to say something, Scotty. That's why I said it.
I'm just listening. I'm gonna let y'all get y'all rocks off because
all right. So I don't. Now that we've thrown rocks at the Marching 100, and adversity piece. I guess I could tie my adversity into ODU, man. ODU had come to Norfolk State in 2013. The week before they played Howard, they beat Howard 77-3. Yeah, they still had Heineke on the center, and that cat was calling his own dang plays. But Bobby Wilder went on to do a press conference the week before, and I swear, most people thought he was being he gave off the impression that he was being serious, but he had a very facetious tone when he said, "Oh, well, Norfolk State is a powerhouse of their own, and we really can't overlook them because they can really do some great things." And in my mind, I was like, "What? Our offense freaking sucks. This dude don't respect us at all." So I put out a challenge to the team, to the defense mostly, that we were going to hold these cats to under 30 points because we had just seen them put up 77 points on Howard. And we were just in a dogfight with Howard. So it was like, okay, well, this this might not happen. Like, these people might come in here and thrash us too. But we ended up taking them to the wire. They ended up winning with a game-winning field goal at the end of it, 24-21. Offensive coordinator got fired.
Wow, for that team.
Yep, offensive coordinator got fired. So after we lost to ODU, we ended up bouncing back because we went on to play Bethune that year, and Bethune was ranked maybe number 1 in the conference. They were like, this was around the time that Bethune was killing it. Like T-Mall's story, I ended up having an individual bounce back as well, because anytime I played in the state of Florida, I knew my mom was going to be in the stands, so I ended up killing Bethune, man. It's from TFLs to forced fumbles, to recovered fumbles, to a receiving touchdown. Man, I left it all out on the field, literally.
Wow.
National Player of the Week on offense and defense.
Yeah.
So the recognition was there. But in terms of adversity, man, whether it's on the field or off the field, whenever it arises, man, you have to look at it as an opportunity, as opposed to the common person will look at adversity as a challenge. And most people that are in a fixed mindset will want to avoid those challenges. But to the people out there, right now, we're not even talking football. Now we're just talking life in general. When adversity pops up, man, you have to attack it head on. You can't fade away from it. Embrace the change, and embrace the opportunity to be better. And I mean, you'll get to where you need to be. It's a question for the panel. Did Vick bring in a lot of transfer/recruits this year, or Odom left a good foundation for this year? Who recruited the kicker? Wouldn't we all like to know who recruited the kicker?
Yeah, I don't know who recruited him.
Oh man, it was funny.
I don't want y'all to do that though. Like, I feel like you can't be judged by just one play.
Yeah, now that's facts, but you can definitely be judged by 3 kicks. Anyway, so the question is, did Vick bring in a lot of transfer/recruits? So from what we can see and a little bit of knowledge, yes. So he did bring in some recruits from different places, some major D1s. Recruits ended up transferring to Norfolk State, went over to the other side of the water and got, I think, like half an offensive line from Hampton.
Could have kept them there.
Probably, because they don't move nothing. I will tell you, though, it takes a good 3 to 4 years for you to filter out old recruits and have your own recruits in there in order to fully change a culture and get people to buy in. So I don't believe anybody in the front office is hitting the panic button just yet on Vick in this season. And I think we live in a microwavable generation, man. We need to slow down a little bit, get him in some time to figure some things out. Remember that he's the first-time head coach.
Jackson.
I'm showing empathy right now, but in the back of my mind is like, man, hey, I know the people that sit in their butts in those seats don't care about none of that.
None of it. 400,000 make it work.
Listen, like Coach Fagans once told me, Trail, the only thing that matters is a W. All right. And like Jameis, every week we want to eat a W.
So let me ask this. What is your because I won't say year one is out of the picture, but a lot of your 9 and 8s, that's gone. Look, can we all agree to that? Can we all agree? I just want to say from the jump.
Don't worry about MEAC play, man. Don't worry about MEAC play.
The conference about to start up. Conference about to start up.
That's not what y'all was saying in the beginning. Team, I see about 8 wins. Trail talking about I see about 9 wins. Can we?
Hey, listen. All that matters is.
Can we let all that go?
Let Trail say something first. Go ahead.
Listen, when it comes down to it, right? If them boys can win the conference and get into the Celebration Bowl, people forget about all this.
That's not what y'all.
Everything gets erased. Everything gets erased.
When we get to them score predictions for this weekend, y'all gonna see where I stand with the team.
I just don't want y'all to
crazy work.
Gotti, you keep highlighting. Oh, I thought it was gonna be 8 and 9. Nah. I was catfished. I told you. You keep
I'm
saying
gonna
it.
say it was catfish. Hey, yo.
Anybody been catfished by someone you thought on Instagram she was bad?
Hey, dog,
Lincoln,
I had to
she's
learn real
not
quick when I was
bad.
when I was in my Tinder days. If it was a picture shoulders up, she was big. She was
Listen.
big. You know what I'm saying? She was big. You gotta learn. I had to learn. My Tinder days.
Take a step back and take a full body picture, baby. All right.
She just showed her face. Beware.
But when I would see that, my issue with what you're saying, T-Mall, is I was trying to be the voice of reason. I was trying to bring it to y'all straight, like, hey, it is a first year guy. Hey, it is this. Hey, it is that. But nobody wanted to listen to me.
The next 3 games can help the team get right. 2 winless teams and the sorry Hampton team. I'm glad you said a sorry Hampton team. When these 3, you go into the conference play 4-3, the outlook of the season will look and feel different. I mean, definitely. Dave, you know what, man? You've been saying some good stuff up here, man. You sound like a Spartan. But
yes.
but nonetheless, man, I mean, he has a point, man. We got the next 2 teams are winless. They're sorry as hell. We have a Hampton across the water. Can't wait for the Battle of the Bay.
With y'all, it don't matter. With y'all, nothing. Listen, you can't leave nothing to chance with y'all. You can't leave nothing to chance with y'all. You just can't.
Scotty ain't gonna let us live, man.
No, live where? I don't know where you're sleeping at. You know what I'm saying?
Under a bridge right now.
I don't know if you in the hood. I don't know if you in middle class.
We definitely in the trenches right now.
High rise. You know what I'm saying?
Can I add something? I feel like on offense, everybody know who they guys is. You got Cam,
Otto,
Otto, Cam, and what's his name? Drayson. And the whole running back room for real, they really productive.
Sheesh.
I can't say really productive. That's the side eye. Scotty.
This is your monologue. Go ahead. I'm just saying.
No, but I want you to speak your mind though. Like
no. I'm gonna do you.
Now I'm saying though, like, but in terms of defense, I can't name a guy over there that's their guy. Like I can't name no one on defense. So I'm like, yeah, when they need a play, he's there.
Yeah.
I know that 2021 year broke your heart, David. Nah, it's still, bro.
Let's talk about Dre and some of the pulse of the team and new section, the Spartan pulse check.
Okay. New segment.
All right. And let's talk about these fellas, man. You got listen, I
automatic.
Can we honestly say that this is probably the best wide receiver tandem in the MEAC? Can we say that? I go hands. I raise my hand for that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think that's not. I don't think that's in doubt that these are probably 2 best tandem guys.
And mind you, this is with the Rutgers game that we really didn't do nothing receiving wise, and the first half of the Towson game we didn't do nothing receiving wise. So
they might.
Go ahead,
they could have a band of peace. 800 apiece. If 100 apiece, to be honest.
They both can have 1,000. I don't remember the last 1,000-yard receiver at NSU.
Wow.
I don't remember.
I'm happy for Otto though, because he stayed down. He ain't take the line. He ain't take no shortcuts. He took the back seat when he was placed in the back seat. Ain't complaining about it.
He took the back seat when he was placed in the back seat.
Real rap. Like, he ain't just sit back. I'm gonna take a back seat. Nah, he was placed there. But then when he got a chance to get in a driver's seat, you see what he's doing. You're seeing how these people are. He's keeping those, receivers are drama queens. Hate to call it what it is. He's keeping them happy. You feel me? He's giving them the ball.
Going crazy. He's spreading the ball around.
I think this goes to your point. I think this goes to your point, T-Mall, with the running backs. You got Xavier Evans with 148 rushing yards. He averaged 4.4 yards a carry. Kavon King, 200.2 rushing yards, averaging 5.8 yards a carry with 2 touchdowns. And your guy that you talked about, David Ojigbe, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, has 13 tackles, 3.5 sacks, team high. And then Major Dillard, 30 tackles, seems like a linebacker, 14 solo, 16 assisted. So this is
I would love for a DB to get up there.
Yeah, not with that secondary. Oh no, sir. No, not with that secondary. It'd be like, how many air yards have you been giving up? That's team leader, because it ain't y'all ain't stopping nobody air wise. All right. let's get into the Wagner game just a tad bit. All right, before we get up out of here. Thoughts on the matchup? It don't got to be long if you don't.
Oh my God.
You just did the face, T-Maul. You just did the face but listen, if it's nothing to talk about, just let me know if it's nothing to talk about. But
it's a lot of things to talk about.
Okay, let's go.
There's nothing to talk about.
I'm gonna keep mine short and simple.
What you got, Jay? Hit it with us.
12 o'clock kickoff. If they don't come out with energy, we can lose by 30. If they come out and play offensively like I know they can, we can win by 20, 30. That's all I got. That 12 o'clock kickoff, like a lot of people probably just looking at that time like, okay, that's 12 o'clock. Y'all don't understand what time these guys got to get up for pregame meal.
Yep.
You don't know when they got to get on the field. Like where is it at? Staten Island, New York? What part of New York, Wagner?
Staten Island.
It might be it might be 3 people in the stands. So they gonna have to bring their own energy. Like is these factors that's off the field that if they can handle, they should, but they will win the game. If they
Jay, let me ask you this: how does Vick get his team up for this game? Because you just lost a heartbreaker to Sacred Heart. How do you get these guys up for this game?
Honestly, they gotta want it. Because we went into St. Francis actually hooping on offense, had one of the best offenses in the nation. But when we went out there, it was crazy. Like, no bands, no nothing. You turn around, you might see your family. Probably not. They might not want to go to this game. We'll wait for Hampton next week. We'll wait for the MEAC game next week. Like, you all the way out in wherever that game was, St. Francis. So everything was just the energy was just low. Energy was low. Like we was fighting. Like we came out with the win, but that was hard. And I ain't gonna lie, we had a good team. Like that was already together. We played together. These guys, it seemed like a lot of these guys just, I don't know if they cohesive yet.
So I will continue that thought, right? When we initially got together and we did this and we asked, what do we think about the team as a whole? And I told you guys that they are basically like the 2012, 2013 Miami Heat. All right. Like they got all these pieces in place, but people tend to forget that there's only
Vic Braun.
It's Big Braun. Listen, they tend to forget that there's only one football, man. So it's amazing to have all these names, cool, but if number one, they don't get the timing down. They don't get no chemistry. If teams don't spend time together off the field, then there is no true bond. It's just I play football with you, bro. Because and here's what's crazy. I feel like if you went and asked these cats, hey man, do you have to like that cat in order to trust him? They will tell you no. But you know what? When you feel like someone cares about you,
you go through a wall.
Like they like you as a person,
you go harder.
Hey man, they'll run through a brick wall for you.
Yeah.
They'll do all of the necessary things they're supposed to do. And honestly, the question would be, is the coaches perpetuating that throughout the locker room? Are they cascading that down to the players to understand, hey man, y'all can't just spend time when y'all playing football. Like, bro, the reason why the defense I was a part of in my tenure at NSU was so tight, we did everything together. Mm-hmm. Like during camp, instead of going to hotels, people that had apartments close by, bro, we slept on their floors. Like, yo, get you a blanket, my boy. Like, or we slept on the couch. And that's what built that camaraderie. So when you talk about, hey, I know I have to squeeze this block so he doesn't climb and basically maul Mike Privet, who was my Mike backer. You do things because one, you're supposed to, but number two, you're doing it because, hey man, I don't want my team, I don't want to let my teammate down. So I think that's something that hasn't happened. Like being around some of these guys, I don't know them personally. I've had a chance to talk to some of them, but it just feels like they're all individuals playing football at the same time.
You hit it right on the nose. Like that's just what it is. I'm not gonna say there's too many me guys. Me. I. Not we. None of that. Not us. You win games by saying us. But in terms of this Wagner game, if they, Norfolk State University football, 700 Park
Boy said they.
beat Wagner College. It's not even a university. That's a college. Wagner College. Their quarterback, I think our secondary. I think Norfolk State secondary should shine. Their quarterback threw 7 interceptions.
7.
God bless.
7 interceptions, 1 touchdown.
In a game?
Nah, he threw
Oh,
4.
This is the season.
Total. He threw
That's
4
the year.
interceptions in one game. Yeah.
That's ridiculous. 7 total interceptions in what? 3 games? 3-4 games. If he goes out there on Saturday and looks like Mahomes,
Y'all might not see me next week.
Oh, nah, you gotta
That
stand
boy
in
come out there
it.
and look like Mahomes. You might not see me next week.
Nah, you gotta stand in it.
I just think it's time. Like, it's been time, but it's even more emphasized to like
Big
really
facts.
take a step back and just look what the product on the field is. I don't know.
It feels like, please, Lord.
Like, I really don't know. I'm really at a loss for words, though. I don't want to talk about hypothetical or put bad things in the air, but I feel the secondary will shine in this game. If they make me eat my words, bet. Say that.
That's facts.
Seafood boil.
Seafood boil is crazy. So David Hanna says the Wagner quarterback hasn't even thrown for 300 yards total this season.
Nice
And
run.
he has thrown 7 interceptions. Okay, we should be feasting. If I look up and I'm streaming this game and I see 21 and I see the back of his dang jersey one more time, I'm going to personally go up to the school and have a talk with him, man. Because there's no way you playing safety and you don't realize or remember, hey, man, you got to be deeper than the deepest man.
I love playing that second.
I'm thinking, like, I'm up north. New York right there. I could drive to that game.
You want to waste gas?
You be scout.
Nah, I don't.
You wanna
That's
waste
gas.
expensive. I don't even want to. I might just go to the Sacred Heart game.
Oh, okay.
Support the guys.
So, I wanted,
Boy, say you got 2 schools.
I know. People might not, I told you people might not know, because T-Mall usually doesn't wear hoodies, but he lost the bet, right? And you just gotta, sometimes you just gotta, Hey, he ain't gonna give you a free promo, but I would. Is
that the Sacred Heart logo?
Boy, he been trying to keep it real kosher.
Oh, man.
He been trying to zoom in, but I caught him slipping.
Copacetic.
Shout out to Sacred Heart for getting it.
Cause what's his name? Strikeadosis talking about something. Why I'm showing my left side because the logo on the
So shout out to Sacred Heart. He honored his bet, man. You gotta respect it, man. I just wait for my seafood boil money, but at the end of the day,
Davey said it'd be your own people, man.
Those is my people.
Gee.
Here's some players to watch. Jack Stevens is the one that threw the 4 interceptions.
So why the heck is he up
Why
there?
are we watching?
They don't play anybody else. I'm just telling you, like he's been starting.
He's a player to watch.
He's the starter. So
hey,
be Ray Charles.
I hope he Ray Charles against us and not.
Oh God, I do.
Like,
oh man,
we just need 21 to catch a couple of picks, bro. Get that boy confidence up. Maybe he'll know how to be deeper than the deepest man.
Jordan Johnson is the all NEC player, and then DB Sam Martin is the starting DB as well as the captain of the team. These are the guys to watch. Again, he's a quarterback, good, bad, or indifferent. He has to be a player to watch, in my personal opinion.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get into these picks. I think it's a Norfolk sweep for once, but I want to get you guys' scores on what you think the game will be. We'll start with you, Jay. You said you would talk about your score when you get there. We hear what that score look like.
35-10.
35-10. Okay. Trey, what you got score wise?
We do a lot of driving down the field and shooting ourselves in the foot. We get in the red zone, but we don't capitalize. 21-3.
21-3. Okay. T-Ball.
plus 7.5.
So whatever it is right now, plus 7.5.
So you're winning by 7.
That's not what plus 7.5 means.
So you're gonna beat them by more than 7.
Norfolk State's
You're
getting
gonna beat them by more than
7.5
8
points. I bet.
That means
We can lose up to 8 points.
Right.
Okay.
or we can win.
This is a tough one for me. I do think Norfolk State wins this game. Again, I think offensively they are trending in the right direction. I think if it was me, I'm telling Vic, I'm telling Otto, let's get busy. Like we trying to go for 400. Like we throwing we're Cam and Drayshawn should be looking like the greatest show on turf. I'm so serious. Like they should have a field day with these guys. I
feel like we didn't highlight something too, by the way.
Go ahead. What's up?
There was another receiver who had a really good game against Norfolk, and it wasn't, if I'm not mistaken, I'm about to pull it up for you right now. It was number 6.
For Norfolk?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I think so. I know you're talking about, yeah.
See,
The dude who scored against Virginia State on that fade. I think he had a decent game, like 70, I think.
J.J. Evans?
J.J. Evans.
Yeah, how much he have?
I think he had like 70.
So, you know what I'm saying? So I think this is an auto game. I know being some people want to establish the run. I think I would establish the pass and let the run come as it comes. Like that's just me personally. I don't think this team is physical enough to be like, we're going to dominate you just ground and pound. That's just not this team. I think Otto gets this thing going, rolling early and often. But I do think your defense is susceptible for some points. So I'm going to go. I really want to go 17 for Wagner, but I'll go 13. I think it's 41-13. I think it's a mollywop.
13.
I think it's a straight mollywop. And I think if, again, and I'm going back to what Justin said, if they come ready to play and Vic has them on the mindset of like, hey, this is a tune-up game. We're going to take what we did against Sacred Heart and we're going to turn it up an even notch. And we trying to put people on notice. I think you got to come out. If you win this game,
they got to go put belt.
Yeah, man. Like you can't win this game 21-14.
It
can't be 21-14, 21-7. It can't be none of that. It got to be like, why are you on the field with us? This is a tune-up game. We in and we out. You know what I'm saying? Straight late night booty call. Like we in, we out, and put your shoes on. I'm deuces. So yeah, I got it 41-13. I think Norfolk comes in and Otto's the player of the week. I'm talking about like just straight stats out the wazoo. That's how it will come off to me, and I think that's what you need. You need that. Like Otto needs that. The team needs that. The defense needs to wake up and really get going in some.
Beat him so bad, Israel can come in the game.
Nah.
But you can't play Otto all 4 quarters, brother.
Listen, this is a stat padding game, and I'm telling Otto, go get him. Okay. Listen, you've sat in bro. If I'm Otto, I've been on the bench for so long. No, you're not about to take my opportunity to get 4-5. No, son. Like I'm about to do you like Booby Miles. Where your helmet at, Water Bug? Oh, Water Bug, you can't come in. Nah, you're not getting in the game. Call lines are open 518-263-8124, 518-263-8124. Would love to hear from you guys if you have anything to talk about with the game. Final thoughts, guys, and on this game.
David say we don't want to see Izzy.
I just hope they turn it around, bro. They gotta want it themselves. They should be sick in that locker room.
All right, let me get to this caller real quick. 4790 coming to you. Hey, caller, you live.
Yeah. All right. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So this Hitman Vegas is calling in from last week. You hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay, cool. Yeah, man. We lost, so I didn't get a chance to see too much of the game because the stream I was looking at was jacked up. They had like a freeze frame of Alcorn State man for whatever reason. I just had to turn it off. But from the little highlights I saw, man, it looked like we just did a lot of offense this time around. I'm just wondering where we got that kicker from. And then two, I heard they offered some kid in Lynchburg a scholarship that's at another school. So like, I'm just wondering like what's going on in the program, man.
I mean, I can't speak to who they offered, for special teams or whatever. Maybe one of these three guys could, but overall, I mean, Urban Meyer talked. It's funny. Urban Meyer was on a podcast and he talked about it. And they asked him why did he do special teams every day. He said because I did special teams every day so that when I needed it, he said when I needed it, I never had to worry about it. He said because what happens is you do a kicking on Monday or kicking on Wednesday. He said no, I did it every day because at the end of the day, I wanted to be sure that my kickers and everybody on special teams understood their roles and their assignments. So he said that's why he took it so seriously.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, but that was just like my overall concern. It just seemed like it's just the little things, man. It looks like the thing that we got to work on is like secondary work and the special teams for the most part, and tighten up on the offensive line a little bit. But hopefully, with Wagner, we should be able to blow these guys out. Mm-hmm. What I'm seeing though is every week it seems like they're getting better at least. So that's the thing I'm holding on.
Yeah. Appreciate the call. That man said that's the thing I'm holding on to. It's not like gotta keep hope alive. Let me. I want to pitch something to you, Trail.
What's up?
When can fans start turning their attention to the defensive coordinator? I know that's your man's. I'm just saying, like at some point in time, you know when that seat gonna get hot because they're gonna be like, hey, we keep saying the same thing. We keep saying the same thing. So when are they allowed to start pointing the finger at the defensive coordinator?
They can do that almost immediately because that's what fans are going to do anyway. They're going to find a way to blame the coaches. I mean, it is what it is. What people are sidestepping for some strange reason is them coaches don't get to go out there and play the game of football anymore. Now they just coach it. Regardless of the type of coach that you have, it starts with themselves. The players have to go look at the mirror and realize, hey, we're not doing so well. And if they're never going to have that players only meeting and have that coming to Jesus moment, then yeah, I mean, we'll never get there if that's the case.
Okay.
So yes, go ahead and blame TG. Go ahead and blame the offensive coordinator. Blame the coaches as a whole. But the real reality of it is, as players, we still got to go out there. You still have to make the necessary plays in order for the coaches to look good. When you're doing well, your coach looks like he's doing well, right? When you're not doing so well as a player, like Coach DeBastiani, who was my defensive coordinator, once said, "You're either coaching it or you're letting it happen." So I mean, eventually coaches will get their judgment day, but for the most part, if I'm calling the play and I'm putting you in position and you're missing tackles, yeah, there's not much we can do about that.
I had an offensive coordinator in the SWAC talk to me. He told me, he said he had a player and he put him in and he missed the block, messed up the play. And he said, "I'm sorry, coach." He said, "It's not your fault. It's my fault for putting you in the game. Sit on the bench." You know what I'm saying?
Coach Sebastiani.
You know what I'm saying? He said, "It's not your fault. It's my fault for putting you in." Right? Like, so to me, the accountability is like you said, and I like how T-Mall says, like, I wanted to play good for my coaches to make them look good.
Because I didn't want them to get fired.
They want them to get fired. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it is on you as a leadership development person to say, hey, I don't think he's ready for this role. I don't think he's ready for this moment. I don't think he's capable of doing what we're asking him to do on multiple occasions. What you got, T?
For the rest of the season, then players better play well because that replacement is coming in January.
They got that one window, that one transfer window now. So you better get it right the first time.
And don't get stuck in that portal either. Facts. I'm just saying, like, you got to really call it a spade. Like, if you see us as fans, we love the game, former players. Think about it, who's looking at it from like a business standpoint. Those coaches, that's a business. They're running a whole business.
Yeah.
If I have athletes or workers who are not producing how they need to produce, and my job is on the line from et cetera, and you're not making me look good, you're not protecting the brand. These is lead guys. Everybody on that staff is going to stand by, protect the shield, because that's installed in their mind.
Facts.
Which means you represent the organization to the best of your ability. And if you're not doing that up to par, don't worry, don't trip. We got somebody else that's gonna do it. We're gonna bring someone else in that's gonna do it. So like, to my point, I want them to, because now we're playing catch up. Now we have 3 losses. Now that was family week. We didn't even highlight this. That's family weekend. We went for 8,000 tickets on family weekend. We just had 22 or 24 against Townsend. That's a huge decrease. Like,
that's like when you lose.
Fair. You have to win. I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying. Like, I'm talking to the players right now. You better buck up now, for real. Like,
y'all tuned in on this podcast. This is for you.
Nah, for real. We laughing and joking. Like, if y'all don't get it together, you ain't gonna get that undergraduate degree for free like you thought you would.
I know that's facts.
I'm just like telling you what it
gonna
is.
start getting cut like this is a league, man. Y'all gotta tighten up, man.
Hey, listen, the way that college football is, it's a mini league, it's a mini professional league. Like, I don't gotta honor your scholarship. I don't gotta give you 4 years. Like, bro, it's a year-to-year basis. This is you contract years, right? So it's the urgency again, and it goes back to what Trail and T-Maul said watching the film. There's no, and Jay, you said it too. There was no sense of urgency on the field. That's what kills me when you watch. And I'm gonna pull this up. When you watch these guys, like, come on, like, you can't tell me this is a sense of urgency to win the game.
That's to my point, though.
But look at it though. The coaches on the field, like, it's like the coaches thought it was a timeout too. Look, the water coming out. We gonna see. Look,
is it a timeout? Y'all sure?
No, it wasn't.
Look at the play clock. I thought it was, but the play clock's still running. But look, coaches on the field, water coming out.
Like, you dabbing.
Look at the water. And now they're like, oh no, we gotta go. It's not a timeout. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I had to look at it.
Just spike the ball.
If the ref was like this, like timeout. Like, nah, this is an actual play. This is a down.
This is where you come into play. Like, you gotta, winning is a skill.
Gotta play like the Rent do, man.
Like, winning is really a skill. It's hard to win, and they don't know how to win right now. Like, you have to learn. They haven't won in the past couple years, etc. So learning is a trait that you have to pick up on.
Yeah.
And I also feel like losing a skill, because like,
start losing,
you should, like, it's like, yo, this is
find a way to lose.
Find a way to lose. That's the epitome of Norfolk State football for the last like 10 years.
You find a way to lose.
Find a way to lose is crazy, but
that's for real though. Like, you find a way to lose by rushing the kicker who got to take his time,
who already missed a 20-yarder. So you can't even. There's no confidence in you. So why am I rushing you in the first place? And let me ask y'all this before I let y'all go. Do you take the delay of game penalty?
Hell nah.
Because then you got, I mean, he had the leg for it though. Like, if you look,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
the leg was cool.
It's a rush. Because when I saw it, when I was initially looking at it, I said you take the delay of game penalty.
It's a thought, but knowing how they were gonna kick it, it'll be a delay of game penalty, and they'll do the same thing. Still be sluggish, still be slow. Like, I don't know.
I think you take the delay of game. I mean, come on. I mean, look, you're at 5 seconds. He hasn't. I just think you take the delay of game.
I wouldn't rush him.
I wouldn't, yeah. It won't close, bro.
You stupid.
It won't. He said he didn't know how he made the kick first.
Oh my God. That's funny.
I really wouldn't rush him though. Like, he has his own process of how he do things. Matter of fact, let me ask Trail. Yep.
You're
a special teams guy?
Yep.
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rush him for a game-winning field goal?
Hey, why you just put him on the screen again?
Again? 1 second. I'm being honest. Like, would you rush him? I wouldn't rush him. I wouldn't rush him to tie it.
No,
I couldn't find him on the roster, though. I couldn't find him on the roster.
I would have had the field goal team already prepped up.
I just wouldn't do that because
ready to go.
It's an uncomfortable situation.
Now that boy look nervous.
Again, I think, and this is my issue. Once you realize you've messed up the situational awareness in the kick, to me, you take the delay of game So
Found
you
him.
won't rush him.
Found him. Freshman,
Oh wow.
Wake Forest High School, Evan Helfrich.
Wake Forest High
4-year varsity kicker, made 139 of 148 field goals over the course of his career with a perfect rate on PATs. He kicked 8 game-winning field goals.
He left all that in Wake Forest because he's been killing you.
He is 6 attempts, 2 makes. Nah.
That's tough.
That's
tough.
That's bad.
I bet everybody from Norfolk was watching the game like this. Tight. Straight tight. Oh man. Hey, listen, guys. We will be on here next Tuesday. Same time as always, 9:00. Justin will be here, win, lose, or draw. All right, win, lose, or draw. Justin gonna be here.
I got
T-Ball, let everybody know where they can find you at, and we'll go around the board.
You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, t.mallory24, t.mallory24. Just to reiterate it, because I know he's gonna probably clip something, and Scotty be like misperceived in the public, public relations guy. I'm going to be clear. I have the score prediction plus 7.5. No, plus 7.5. You bet. You know what that is.
Yeah. All right, Justin, what you got? Let people know where they can find you at
Justo, JVSTOO, on Instagram, TikTok, on Twitter, JUSTOO_.
Okay. All right, Lynden, Trail.
Oh man, I still got this man looking crazy on my mind. Hey, T-Mo, what's something wrong with you, man? No, I wouldn't trust him to kick at the end of the game. Anyway, you guys can follow me on all social media platforms at Lynden Trail 7. I have since then changed my @ to reflect that on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook is Lynden Trail Senior. I don't have any other socials to plug, but very responsive. Love to get into it. Go ahead and send me a DM so I can talk my smack.
I just think it's real bold for y'all to be 1-3 talking my smack.
That's
it.
You gotta talk your smack.
That's just a level of confidence I ain't never seen.
MEAC play, baby.
That's plural. That's not me.
That's different. Listen,
MEAC play, baby.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
not me though. Like I'm cool.
Like my Cowboys just lost to the Bears. I've been MIA. I've been
Yeah, I'm
definitely
glad you got that shirt on. I mean that hat on, man.
Oh yeah, I'm appreciative.
I'm just saying, man. But I appreciate you for tuning in. We appreciate all comments. If you feel like talking smack, Lynden Trail 7. Just though, don't come this way. I'm not in the mood. It's like as a leader,
Not the mood is crazy.
Oh,
please write him, ladies and gentlemen. Please.
You put it up there for a reason. All right, listen. Until next time, guys.
Whoa, hold on. He talking about some check his ESPN bet account.
Nah, he crazy.
Yo,
we about to be in
what's wrong, bro?
Nah, he crazy.
What you see that boy over there counting some bands right now?
Yeah. He was over there like when he was watching the game.
Called up at halftime.
I got money on.
Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know what the spread is. I need that.
He said I got money on.
I need to know the spread this weekend. Let me see.
Oh man, boy, that boy ain't
It's
got
so wrong, shot, man.
It's so wrong. Hey, listen, guys. Until next time, you know what I'm gonna do. I'ma holler. God bless. And as always,
behold, baby.
The green and gold, behold, man.
Behold the green.